Let me turn some of these phones off. I got phones like a damn drug dealer. I don't sell drugs now. I don't do drugs. I just got a whole bunch of phones for every doggone thing. Let me turn some of them off. They'll be making noise. How y'all doing, family? Oh, it's so good to see y'all. Let me turn this stuff off. Hold on. Okay. Welcome, 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 welcome. Man, it's been a minute, right? It's been a minute. Listen, sister, y'all been busy, super busy. I had to take a minute to focus on personal things that's going on, so sister, y'all can get out of here soon after these borders open. So I haven't gone anywhere. I'm working behind the scenes, getting things done. Hi, Raw Reality. Hi, Empress Vibes. Hey, Brother Amari. How you doing? Um, I've been just, good news. We got Sankofa Repatriation Assistance nonprofit registered in Ghana. So I'm very happy about that. I have my people in Ghana going to pick up the certificate. So we are official in Ghana. I'm very happy about that. Hey, Sister Choosy, Lydia, how you doing, girl? Glad to see you too, Brother Amari. Hey, Ade Nasor, how you doing? I hope everybody's doing well and keeping safe and protecting you and yourselves and your families during this weirdo, COVID-19 thing. Raw reality. Okay. Hit me up. Afterwards, and then we can talk. Um, absolutely. Just hit me up. Send me a message or something. So I can reach out to you. Send me a phone number, email, or something, or email me. Email me at admin at sankofarepat.com, or you can call me 202-455-6405. Raw reality. You can give me a call. Okay. So anyway, because I got a slew of emails. Guys, don't feel no type of way about them emails because it's a lot. I got thousands of them joints, and it's messages on the website, messages on y'all know, listen, Sankofa, the donations not really coming in. So it's not like we got money for me to hire staff to help me in anything. I do have a people that's volunteering here and there with, they have families and things that they're doing. So it's just a lot. It's overwhelming in conjunction with my family obligations and everything, but we gonna get it happen. Prime X, hey, you say you ready to go home? Absolutely. Me too. Hello, Marie. Hey, Nicole. Raw, that number is 202-455-6405. Give me a call. After the show, not right now. Okay. All right. So yeah, guys, man, let me tell y'all something while we wait for Afrikan Superstar to get on over here. Hey, Miss Boma, if you please. Hey. Oh, there she go. There she goes. She in here. Yeah. I'll talk about these things with because this is part of what she and I going to be talking about. Is basically getting ready to get the F out of here, get back to the motherland. Like, it's getting critical, you know what I mean? So we're going to be talking about how we're making plans and what we're doing, so let me go on and bring the superstar with her pretty self. This red bone pretty girl. Let me go and bring hey sis, how you doing?
What's up, sister? Y'all? How you doing?
I'm fine, sis.
If it weren't for you, girl, because I go live in about an hour and a half, so I had to
I
rush
know.
and try to get in the studios real quick. So but
I
we here.
appreciate it. I know, and I appreciate you taking time out. I really
No, it's all
do,
right.
because
All good.
the people been like, "Where you at, Sister Y'all? Where you? We miss you. Where, you put, But listen, sis. I literally say, you know what? I have to step back because I got to get out of here,
Yeah,
and
it's important.
and so, and I said, let me focus on my family finances. Let me focus on my family thing, getting that thing in order so I can get on down when these borders open up. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Indeed.
want to, I love the people. I'm here for the people. But sister, I had to say, wait a minute now. I got to get my kids up out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, I'm still doing something. It's not like I walked away from it. It's just that I was like, right now I've got Sankofa registered in Ghana as a nonprofit. I'm working to get it registered in the Gambia. So there's some things that I'm still doing to keep the movement going. But I really had to, I took on a part-time job, sis. That's how serious I am.
What? I see you, girl. You go ahead with that workforce. Woo.
You know why? Because this house is under construction in Ghana and Wager, and my husband is doing it also. I said, let me help my man get this
That's
house. You know
really
what I'm
good.
saying? So I said, you know what? I went on and got me a little job, and I'm like, I told him everything that come in from that job, we're sending it over for this house. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
good.
So that's what Sister Y'all got going on. So I wanted to bring you on because I know you getting ready to make some moves too, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely have been trying to prepare myself for like you mentioned when the borders open. So
Mhm.
definitely working on that. Definitely working on that.
I've been getting a lot of people who are feeling a little bit confused and suffering from anxiety because there's a lot happening in terms of some people can't even get their passports right now. It's like a backlog. You know what I mean? It's like you can only get it quickly if it's an emergency situation. You know what I mean? And you got to already have your plane ticket and all that. See, this what comes from procrastinating, because I know yourself and me and others, we've been telling Black people, have your passport. You know what I'm
Indeed.
saying? And now
Indeed.
people that got caught over up in this joint, and now it's just a hot ass mess. You know what I'm saying? So we got
Indeed.
that. Then some people don't know which countries are open. Like, how do we get out? We literally, I do. I don't know about you. I literally have people saying, how do I get out of the United States? You know what I mean? Can you imagine that day would have ever came where people were trying to figure out like a route to exit the United States? People thought they were
I really wish it would have happened after I completed my move.
right. I
Yeah.
know. Look,
I
no,
really
they thought they were putting those fences up down there in the South to keep people out, but it turns out those fences are going to
yeah.
be keeping people in. So it's just becoming the level of what anxiety, the level of sense of urgency has
Mm,
risen up to like from to 100 for a lot of people. Like they're feeling like desperate to get out. So I just wanted to come on and just try to talk about how we're gonna move around with this thing, give people some ideas of things that they can do. Okay.
yeah, sure. Big shout outs to your viewers today. My name is Gina Ifoe. I am the one and only African Superstar. I'm also another YouTuber here. So please do feel free to come and join my platform sometime and check out my content. But essentially, prior to this, I was planning my migration to Ghana. That was supposed to take place this past June. And obviously, coronavirus has affected everyone. And I think my personal instruction or my personal perspective has been to fortify other areas whilst I'm not able to travel. So I do also have my own business. I run an e-commerce website, which is www.theafrikansuperstar.com. I have put substantial energy into
Let me
updating
post that. Let me post that. www.theafrikaen.
Yes, honey. Thank you. Okay, Sister Yana.
Girl, they didn't just give me that law degree for no reason. I earned that joint.
Okay. Thank you so much. Yes. That is actually my website. So I have been putting in a lot of a lot of additional time into that. Something else that I have also been doing is the Afrikan Superstar, Sister. Yeah.
Oh shit.
That's okay. But
wait a minute. Let me fix it. Ah.
It's okay. You was close. That K was critical though. I'm proud of you with the K was critical.
Well, I was moving. I say that.
Yeah, you was there. You was there. You was in the zone. So I've been putting in a lot of work. Obviously, people that are venturing onto the continent, both Sister Ya and I, we have been promoting a lot of people to obviously come with the entrepreneurial mindset, because there's a lot of opportunity available on the continent, and we do need job creators to go. There are people on the continent that are currently looking for jobs and things like that. If you go as someone who's seeking a job, it's not that it's impossible, but you will be dealing with highly qualified African, competition on the continent. So if you are in a position to start up your own industry or something like that, also in addition to what's happening via coronavirus, having some type of online presence or some type of independent means of income is very, very beneficial. So I've taken this past, what has it been, about 4 months? Is that about right? Yeah, the lockdown started in March. So yeah, almost about 5 months to ramp up my online presence. I've also taken this time to focus on fitness. And I actually did a 6-month challenge with my channel to kind of promote wellness and promote cultivating things in your life, because obviously we can't control the borders. We can't control the government. We don't really know what's on the horizon with travel and things like that. The other thing I would say is, if you do have connections, this is a great time to pull those strings. Right. Because it's all about utilizing your connections. If you don't have connections, don't feel bad. But for those of us that have already been traveling to the motherland, we have already been establishing connections over there. This is a good time to see how that may potentially work for us. And so those are kind of the areas that I have been focusing on, not to get overwhelmed with what's happening. And then just, getting prepared. And that can mean many things. I've chosen to focus on my business, my health. But if you are planning, for instance, to move, reducing your items, downsizing, maybe putting your house on the market or liquidating some of your assets. Or obviously you can't get your passport. I believe they're opening up.
Yeah, it's just that they have a real big backlog. So you can apply now, but it's just going to take a while. That normal 6 weeks is not going to be 6 weeks. I got a friend that sent his in for renewal back in February, and he was so happy he just got it yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Wow, they have a backlog. So you can
respect it. I mean.
Yeah. So at least they're back up and going, and hopefully they'll get through them quite fast so that people can get their passports. But I definitely don't wait till the last minute. Like the sister said, start putting your plan in action right now. And that's what I was doing, sister. The finances, because getting on the continent, you need a source of income. And I keep telling everybody, don't get job out of your mind. Get it out. Just get it out. If a job happens to fall in your lap and you want to take it, even the pay is not comparable to what we're accustomed to. While the cost of living is low, but still the pay is just not even what we are accustomed to having. So you might not even want that job because of the pay. You know what I mean? But you really start. I have done so much. That's what I took this time off, sis. I said, okay, I picked up a little part-time job. I'm trying to focus on my businesses, because Sankofa is a nonprofit that doesn't really, we haven't even reached $10,000, which is sad to say. You know what I'm saying? In terms of donations since we started. And that money goes straight into Sankofa's account, and in hopes that things will pick up and we can, begin to put a few people in place, get things in order for people as they begin to arrive. But right now we're not there. And it is what it is. I hope that the people will come along and really support that program, so that, and the Exodus Alliance, so that we can do what we need to do for the people. But in the meantime, I have to focus on my family and what is going to sustain us as a family on the continent. So that's what I've been doing. So I do the carrot bars. I do. I do a little bit of everything. So
yeah, I know you do a little bit of everything.
So y'all do a little bit of everything,
Yeah.
So I got the carrot bars thing. I got the silver. Few other things. I've joined a Bitcoin club, so I'm into the cryptocurrency, doing a lot of little things, investing in the stock market. That's some shit I really need. So I had a brother hit me up, and he was like, "Sister," he became a millionaire in the stock market, and so he was like, "Look at this, look at it. You need to get on this." You know what I mean? So I put a little money over here. I'm trying to. Hopefully some stocks go up, you know what I mean? So I'm investing. So I listen, sis, I'm real. I'm like, I'm over here, I'm over there. Because I'm like, I got to get the hell on up out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, I mean, you have to. And I think this is a good time for people to reevaluate some things and get prepared. I think obviously the people that are doing really good during coronavirus, unfortunately or fortunately or whatever you want to see, are people that in my opinion, will do great on the continent, because they're able to look at a situation that may be challenging and learn how to adapt to that situation. There are some people right now that are capitalizing during this period of time because they are stepping up and they are finding ways to be innovative and creative. Like, I have a girlfriend of mine, my hometown is Columbus, Ohio. And during the coronavirus, she started sewing face masks. And so she just started sewing a couple face masks. She put them on Facebook, and then people just started responding and say, "Oh, can you make one for me? Can you make one for me?" So she set up an Etsy shop. And in the course of 2 months, she made over $6,000 doing these face masks. She currently works for Morgan Stanley, which is a financial firm. And she told me, "Girl, I'm making more money doing these masks than my salary from the job." And the reality is that is something, if she'd been making face masks last year, she wouldn't have been making that kind of money. But basically, supply and demand. And so you have to look at things, and this is the same mentality that you will need to be successful on the continent. You have to kind of look at areas, okay, either lack or deficiencies or problems, and say, how can I insert myself? How can I position myself to respond to these problems, to create solutions, or to capitalize, and it will make you very, very successful. I can say personally, my YouTube channel has, grown significantly since the beginning of the year. We just crossed our 5,000 mark, and this time last year, I was just a little over 1,000. So in about a year's time, we've got 4,000 subscribers. So that's really massive. And then in terms of the income on my website, every month it is increasing every month. And this is what can happen when you channel your energy into being productive. You can't just look at the situation and say, "Oh man, this is messed up." Now, don't get me wrong. I know some of your viewers may have been affected. They've lost family members. Some people have lost their jobs or their income, and various other challenges. And I do understand, but at the same time, this is something that's affecting everyone globally. So you have to figure out, okay, you know what? I take some solace in knowing that I'm not the one who's behind the 8 ball in this situation. We all are being back. It's giving us kind of a fair advantage, because it's not like I'm being held back and other people are going forward, which is normally the situation that we deal with in the West.
Right. Yeah.
We're being prohibited, but other people are being allowed to go ahead. But right now, it kind of equals the playing field. And based on your input, you can you can gain. There's a lot of entrepreneurs. I mean, if you're a Black entrepreneur, this is the market.
Yep.
People are seeking Black businesses, Black entrepreneurs, because of all the racial things that
Yeah.
the racial climate right now. So this is your time if you see it that way.
Yeah.
And if you have been not really making the most of these previous months, you can still figure out something, but time is of the essence, and you should be preparing. And in regards, there's not a lot you can do per se to getting to Africa if the country you want to access is not open, unless again you have those strings and you're trying to work around it. You may consider going to other countries that are visa on arrival or things like that. But I know in the US a lot of countries currently are not open to you guys because of the the coronavirus. But I'm here in the UK and it's we're number 2, so a lot of countries also are not open to us. Some European countries are. There's Rwanda and Tanzania on the continent, and the Gambia I believe is open too.
Okay.
But if you take that route, I do just want to say that make sure you figure out the rules for your visa, because I do have a friend that went out to Tanzania thinking, oh, you know what, I'm just going to get on the continent and then I'm going to try to pivot to where I need to go.
Mm-hmm.
And they were trying to head to Nigeria, but they're an American. And so the way that the laws work is typically when you obtain a visa, unless the country is a visa on arrival country, you have to obtain the visa from the country of the issuance of the passport, which meant he then had to send his passport back to the US to get the visa for Nigeria. But right now, Nigeria is shut. So that creates another problem. You could potentially pick a country, just to get on the continent and get stuck there. So you need to know what you're doing if that's going to be kind of your mode of action. So I did just want to say that. Yeah.
I do know American citizens who travel in ECOWAS. I'm just going to talk because I don't know nothing about East Africa. Okay, so I don't talk on nothing I don't know about. I leave that for people who've been to East Africa. But in ECOWAS country, you can travel by road. Okay. From through one country to the next. So this is my plan. I know I can't go directly into Ghana right now. So I'm going to tell y'all what Sista Ya's plan. Sista Ya's plan, I've already talked to RJ. So Senegal is open. His sister just arrived. She went through Ethiopia. She went on Ethiopian airline, and then from Ethiopia to, he said, Mali, and then from Mali into Senegal, because the ECOWAS country are open to each other.
Okay.
So you can travel from one ECOWAS country to another ECOWAS country.
Yeah, so, but you got a Ghanaian passport. I ain't got one, man.
Well, no, I have a U.S. passport. I have Ghanaian residency. I'm a U.S. I don't have my passport yet. As a matter of fact, as soon as I finish with you, because I'm working with Dr. Milana now with my application so that they can start processing my passport. Sister, y'all finna get her her citizenship in Ghana. Don't y'all hate now. Don't hate.
Whatever.
So, matter of fact, he told me, he texted me today, like, Sister, I give you that application now. I said, okay. So I'm gonna be calling.
I'm trying to pull some strings myself. Like I'm trying to make something happen.
Okay, well, let me forward you this application, and then we're gonna see what we can do.
I'm just trying to get out before the end of the year, man. I'm not trying to be here. Yeah, I'm trying to pull some strings and get out.
So, yeah, I understand. So what his sister did, RJ's sister just came in. Like I said, when I talked to him 2 days ago, his sister just arrived in Senegal from the States. So, Sierra Leone is open. I talked to Brother Fode. Sierra Leone is open. And I think Gambia. So my plan is, okay, even if I have to stay, I got to go, me and the kids roll up at RJ's house, like, move over, we here, you know what I'm saying, for 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying, for the quarantine period, you know what I mean? And then from there, I can move on and go to Ghana because I can travel between ECOWAS countries once I'm there. You see what I'm saying? So I pick up ECOWAS country that's open, go there, if they're, and then stay there for the quarantine period, and then I can go into Ghana without a problem.
So if you, because Senegal is a visa on arrival, right? Or you're not required a visa there.
I think it's.
I think it's either visa. It's either visa on arrival or
Gambia is visa on arrival.
Okay. I don't think you might not even need a visa for Senegal. I'm not sure, because I remember when we were planning for Africa Day that I didn't need to get a visa to go there.
Okay.
So if you go, that means you don't need a visa by land. Is that right?
Visa is for entering the country, period, whether it's by land, air, or sea. So
right. So how are you going to get the visa? If you, I mean,
you talking about Ghana visa?
Yeah.
We already have 5 years. Man, we got visas.
Oh, you already got to be. See, that's my personal predicament. Is
we
I don't have my visa
yet. Yeah, and I have residency, so I don't. That's not my issue. But okay, let's talk. Okay,
guys, this is what I'm talking about using your particular resource.
Okay, so let's not use Sister Ya example. Let's use the average person. So you can still enter into a country that may be visa on arrival, whatever, or like Senegal, for U.S. citizens. I think Sierra Leone, Senegal, and I know Gambia is on arrival. So you enter. If they're not saying you can't come here, you enter. You enter. They may tell you, because RJ told me Senegal would tell you to kind of please self-quarantine, but he said ain't nobody locking you up nowhere. They just ask you to go home and be careful and kind of for 14 days, for 2 weeks. I don't have a problem with doing that. You understand what I'm saying? I'll go there. I'll behave, because I don't want, I know I don't have coronavirus, but do I know I won't be exposed to something on an airplane traveling? I don't know that. And I definitely don't want to make other people sick. You see what I'm saying? So I will practice social distancing and do all those things just out of pure being a conscious human being, not in particular for my people. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So I would get there. I've never been to Senegal, so this would make up for Africa Day. I can go. Me and the kids can, you know what I'm saying? Be in Senegal for 2 weeks, and then from there I can move myself on to Ghana. Because see, unlike a lot of people, I'm not going to visit. I'm going to stay. So 2 weeks for me is nothing. You see what I'm saying? In the big scheme of, if you only got 3 weeks. If you only have 3 weeks vacation, then 2 weeks in quarantine is a lot.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
Yeah, it's a big deal. You don't want to spend.
Yeah, you have an advantage by already having your. Because see, that's my particular situation, is I don't have a visa. And I don't have a visa, and the embassy is shut, because obviously I was planning on getting the 2-year visa before I left, in June. I had mapped these things out in the autumn period last year before Corona happened. So at that point, the embassy is shut. I mean, it would have been great if I already had a visa, then I could just do what you're doing. But so that's the situation. So I am trying to pull some particular strings, and this is also,
for Ghana, you can get your visa in Ghana. Like if you travel by road, say you like people coming. I know, if you're traveling by road to enter Ghana, you don't have to send your visa anywhere. They at the border, you can pay your money and get your visa to enter.
But the borders are shut, right?
Not for ECOWAS. ECOWAS. Okay. So it's they moving there. They can move from as of August 1st. Now I talked to RJ said it was already open, that people were moving between the borders already, but officially I read that August 1st they want to open up between ECOWAS countries. But RJ said it's already open, so I don't know. But you can move between the countries. You see what I'm saying? I can't get on a plane and fly from here to Ghana, no. But I can from Senegal or Sierra Leone. You see what I'm saying?
how are you gonna get there? Do they have the bus system from there or what?
Yeah, people travel by road all the time on the bus and everything. I
Okay.
got a sister friend that traveled all the way from Gambia to
Girl,
Ghana.
you're trying to give me a little bit of life today because I need to get out of here.
She traveled by road, and went from Gambia through Senegal, Sierra Leone, all the way to Ghana. You just got to get a visa at each. If you don't get it, before you go, you got to get one at each country at the border, and you go in and pay your money and move on and keep going.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's a great
And
potential solution.
Jenna, you know that in Africa, money talk.
I know.
So at the end of the day,
Yeah, I know.
it
I
is
know.
what it is. Now, a lot of us be talking about
I
how.
know a lot of people feel some type of way, but I love that about the
That's
motherland.
what I'm saying. That's
I
what I'm
love
saying.
that. I love that.
At the end of the day,
If you
people
try to
talk.
come to the UK without a visa, you will be getting sent back on the deportation. Okay,
Right.
period. You can't pay any security. They will not take your bribe. But
Right.
on the continent, yeah.
Yeah. You can literally, I just not, I mean, I'm keeping it real with y'all. I do not see anybody getting to the border with cash in hand and not being allowed to enter. I don't see that happening. Do you?
I mean, especially right now, I can't imagine that it's like a large volume of
Mm-hmm.
travel. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could see if it was like a lot, large people like trying to cross the border and stuff. I can't imagine that a lot of that is going on. So, yeah, probably no problem. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that's definitely something to explore because I really do not want to be here throughout the remainder of the year, and I also don't want to have to wait till like December or something like that
Right.
because the price of the airfare is already high in December naturally for
Yep.
African countries. And with them closing the border extended like this, as you know, it's going to be even higher this year because they know a lot of people have been restricted from traveling. So, I'm trying to make a move before
Mm-hmm.
everybody else makes a move. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it's imperative. Y'all get your paper stacked. If you got plans, get your paper stacked. And then, start just even, visualizing a route and researching, like Sister Jenna said, researching what the requirements are in each of these countries. You can come to Ghana from the north, from Burkina Faso. You can come from the west, from Ivory Coast, and you can come in from the east, from Togo. So start and just start doing your research, guys. Listen, and I have said this and I will say it again. African people transnavigated the globe, the entire globe. We came up out of Africa and traveled and populated the whole world. So if your ancestors who didn't have all the resources at their hand that you did were able to come up out of Africa and move around, and to this day, we know how Africans get down. They Africans end up in Brazil with no passport and visa. They end up in the United States. They end up in Europe. So they are some very industrious people when it comes to getting where the hell they want to be. You know what I'm saying? So I think we are so like soft in that sense. You know what I'm saying? It is. I got all these people. Oh my God, how are we gonna get out? You have people who literally walk up from South America into this place. You understand what I'm saying?
It's first world problems, because for the most part, like you said, most people residing in the West, they've never even had the concept of what if I can't travel out? What if I can't get back to my homeland? What if I can't get back to Africa? Clearly people in the West in America have not had this concept because we don't have any ocean liners. We don't have any airliners that are Black owned or anything that could transport us in the event of an evacuation and things like that. So again, I think coronavirus is just really a time for self-reflection. If you're wise, this is a time for you to reevaluate your whole situation. And I would definitely say, as the child of migrants, it's very, very important for you always to have a backup plan. Too often do we see people migrate to the West and they just abandon their homelands. They don't have anything going on back home. They don't invest in a home or a property. And I know now some of you guys are like, oh my gosh, what have I done? You know, now I've put all my eggs in one basket. I'm over here in America, and I'm over here in England. I'm over here in Germany, and I'm seeing this phenomenon. And so it's always important. You know, some of you guys haven't been keeping up with your documents. You know, you have neglected to renew your passport back to the continent or the Caribbean. And here you are. Those of us that have multiple, you know, passports, or for instance, if you have, you know, dual citizenship and things like that, this is a time that you can utilize. Like, for instance, I live in the UK, but because I hold an American passport right now, I can travel to the US. Someone who lives in the UK that would need to qualify for a visa, or is traveling on a British passport, cannot access the US right now. So, you know, passports help. And obviously having one for the continent right now, for those of us that want to get to the continent, is vital, because here's Sister y'all saying, hey, look, I already have my residence permit. You know, I can already get into Ghana. Once I'm on the ground, it's easier. You know, that's one less hurdle that she has to deal with, because she had that thing prepared in the past, you know. So I think I see the silver lining with all this stuff. And I would say, when that window becomes open, for those of you that are making your plans, when that window of opportunity comes open, do not squander that window of opportunity. You should be ready. You know, you should be as ready as you can be to utilize that, because it will be a window. Okay. Some of you guys are talking far off in the future. Oh, 5 years from now, 10 years, when I retire. You don't have time like you think you have time. I would encourage you to expedite your plans and try to
speed it up.
Yeah, you know, because I think a lot of us had long-term plans. I don't know what Sister Y'all's plan was, but my plan was certainly, okay, I'm going to go for 6 months out the year, and I'm going to see how I navigate, and then I can come back and forth, and I can raise money here and, you know, pour into my projects. At this time, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and get on the continent and see what happens. Yeah. You know, I'm not going to try to take the unnecessary risk. I actually traveled to Ghana and Kenya earlier this year, and I came back to the UK on March the 1st. And at the time that I traveled to the continent, there was only one case there on the continent. It was in Egypt, which was their first case. So I was completely unbothered. You know, I was not phased in the least.
Yeah.
Went to Ghana, then traveled on to Kenya, because I operate my business from both locations. I source products from Kenya and Ghana. So I went out there to manage my projects. Came back to the UK March 1st. March 21st, they locked it down. And I'm telling you, I cried every day for a week when I realized that I had just left and that I was stuck here.
Yeah.
And so basically, this is a learning curve. For those of you that are trying to get to the continent, listen, if you missed this first opportunity, if you were not prepared, if you were not even having your mindset wrapped around being ready to go, certainly you should be taking this time to get ready. And when that window comes, you have to make a move. You know, because when they shut the borders down again, if you guys are paying attention to the media and stuff like that, they keep telling you guys exactly what they're going to do. Yeah. Oh, there's going to be a second wave. There's going to be worse than the first. And we recommend this vaccine. We're going to have a vaccine ready. They have to have the justification for this vaccine, which means once the borders open temporarily, people move around. They're going to say, oh my gosh, look, the coronavirus has blown up. It's crazy. We're going to shut the borders down, and that's it. Until we get this vaccine ready, you guys can't move around. And that's precisely what they're going to do. So if you're wise, you see what's ahead of you. You've been paying attention to certain things. Obviously, we know the media, you have to take it with a grain of salt, but these are themes that they have been repetitively saying since the beginning of this crisis. Is exactly what they have been intending to enforce. So for those of us that are trying to move on, we need to take advantage, because I don't know what's going to happen after those borders close for the second time. But I pretty much know at that point you're going to have to take the vaccine and move. Those of you in America, you're across the ocean. How are you going to access getting to Africa without a plane? You would need a boat. Do you guys have boats to get across the Atlantic? This is real talk. So you have to think about that. And even if maybe, okay, I'm not ready to get to Africa, whatever. Okay, well, get somewhere, maybe go to the Caribbean, or, get to Europe, or get somewhere where at least you can maybe get there by land. I'm here in the UK. I can access the motherland by land if need be. But if you're in Australia, or you're in America, Canada, this kind of stuff, you need to think about if you were in a war, if you were in a refugee situation, because it's that serious. I know we like to, we like to be in denial, and we don't want to think like this because it's an uncomfortable feeling, but you do need to take this into consideration, of what you're going to do in a worst case scenario. So definitely, I would say prepare yourself. We know the window's coming soon. Probably, I'd say, but later on in the fall, because they do need to capitalize on the Christmas time. For any of you guys that are business people, finance, marketing, that Christmas is the largest, financial time of the year. It's when a lot of businesses generate their income to sustain them throughout the year. So they want to capitalize on that Christmas season. Right. But after that, nothing goes on in January, nothing goes on in February. And if we look at the patterns of what happened this year, that's precisely what they did. Christmas happened, they started locking stuff down.
Yeah, right? Because they knew about it before that.
Yeah. So, see these things for what they are, guys. I challenge my platform always to be critical thinkers and look at what's happening around you and learn how to decipher it. And being like this has helped me successfully navigate my life, because I'm able to see and prepare ahead of time. And very seldom do I get caught unaware. Obviously this is an unprecedented time. We have never experienced anything like this where borders shut, you can't travel. But now that we've been through it before, if they do it again, we kind of know what to expect. So we should be getting ready.
Yeah, if we know that these people plan these things out ahead of time. Everybody, we know. We talk about this all the time, about how these people plan for what they want to happen 50 to 100 years ahead of time. So don't act like, don't act naive now. Yeah, it is. Accept the reality so that you can protect yourself and your family and prepare accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so with that being said, this was I tell people all the time, this was a practice run. This was a practice, because they wanted to see if the people would comply. They want to see where they need, they sending that, they snatching people up out of the street. Obama put in that indefinite detained. You can literally detain American citizens indefinitely. So Trump sent out, I think it was in Portland. Y'all tell me if I'm right. They had people showing how these people jumping out of unmarked vans. The protesters jumping out, snatching them up. I heard about that. Snatching them up, throwing them in the vans and driving off with them, and you know what I'm saying, shit like that. So your spirit, all of y'all that's feeling like you need to go, it's because your ancestors, it's in your, something is telling you to get the fuck up out of here.
We saw when coronavirus, when the lockdowns first started, there were videos of them preparing the National Guard. They were sending in the tanks into California and Chicago. They have been mobilizing for whatever they have been preparing. They've been working in the night. And here in the UK, we hear helicopters all night long, just incessant helicopters. I don't know what they're doing, but I don't want to be here to find out. And that's the bottom line, guys. So the reality is the writing's on the wall. I mean, in addition to the climate that we've already been going through in the West, the racial things that we've already been experiencing, those of us, Sister Ya and I, the writing been on the wall, which we've been preparing to get the hell out a long time ago. But in addition to that, now this coronavirus stuff is rolling down. I mean, what more incentive do you need?
Yep.
What more incentive do you need
Yep.
to get out? You
Yep.
know, and it's better if you can, it's better to take that advantage before the masses. Because see, when the masses want to start evacuating the
It's gonna
US
be
and get out,
chaos.
yes, yes. And it'll be much more costly. It'll be much more dangerous. Right now, you know, if Sister Yah goes to Senegal in a couple weeks or whatever, she'll be able to execute her plan with minimum resistance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, 6 months from now, when hundreds of thousands of people are trying to get safety or trying to, you know, whatever, you know, we're accustomed seeing like them Somali people in the
Yeah.
little life raft and stuff. That's going to be the folks from the US jumping in the Atlantic trying to get the hell out.
Yeah.
What at that point, the stakes are so much higher. You
Mm-hmm.
know, so don't put yourself in that situation if you can. You know, just imagine they say, "Oh, the borders are going to be open for 14 days." You
Mm-hmm.
guys haven't cleared your house. You haven't got your passport. You're going to miss that window. And that's going to be the harsh reality.
Yeah.
Okay?
And guys, we're not trying to be alarmist. We want you to be prepared.
Right.
That's it. We want you to not be naive and start preparing so that you and get with your family and talk about the plan and how you're going to execute and be everybody. This is where the passports are, and you know, start keeping some. And I keep telling y'all, people think I'm playing. This dollar thing is over. Okay. It's like it's you know how they say beating a dead horse. It's like it's dead, and they beating it to try to stimulate a heartbeat to keep it alive. If y'all not paying attention, I'm telling y'all, and that's why they are freely, for the most part, giving away because it's not, they're gonna be moving into something else. They're moving into something else. It may be a digital type currency or something, but it's a shift happening, and you know, some of us are just blind to it. And if you think that it's just going to one day they're gonna say, oh, all the stores can open back up, everybody can go back to that. That's not happening. They're bringing in AI to do the jobs. You're not going back to that job. Most people I know work from home now. It'll be that, you know what I'm saying? Going back to the office and all that, you'll either be working from home or your job is just gone or some artificial intelligence has taken it. You know what I'm saying? You need to really start. They already getting us ready talking about the money. Ain't no coins. There's you know, they're running out of coins.
Yeah, I heard
We
that.
should
Told me that.
some places not even accepting cash anymore. It's got to see. This is what's going on in China. In China, they don't use cash. You cannot buy anything over there in cash. You have to have your phone. They got this thing called WeBook or We something, and everybody has to have it. And this is a form of tracking your ass. When you everything you're monitoring you everything, you know. So now every time you buy something, you scan. They see where you are. It's something. There's a shift happening, and far too many of our people, unfortunately, are just oblivious to it. And you're gonna get caught slipping. You're gonna get caught slipping if you don't start doing something. Don't start. Get you some currency that they can't track. You know, Jenna, I'm in a Bitcoin club now. I got Ethereum now from Forsyth. I've been able to send money via cryptocurrency from here to Africa with no third party involved, direct from me. Not using any of these apps, not using a bank. It's completely untraceable, untrackable. You see what I'm saying? Using cryptocurrency. So I've been able to. They can't tell me I can't send. You know, because now a Western Union and MoneyGram and all these people, they literally will tell you, no, you can't send the money. You know, they've been doing that to people.
Wow, I wasn't aware.
Yes. I know several people. Especially if they consider it's a large sum, you have to turn in your ID, write out paperwork, fill out form about why, who do you know this person, how do you know them, all this stuff, what you sending the money over there for, all this type of stuff. And then after you do all of that, they'll tell you no, they can't send it and come get your money. So that's happening. So But they can't do that to you with cryptocurrency, because as long as that person got a wallet, a Bitcoin, Ethereum, or whatever wallet, you got it. You send it over there directly to their wallet, and they cash it out and have the money. And there's no third party involved in that transaction. So we have to really start looking at these things and taking them serious. I said on one of my shows before, and you can go look it up. You know how they tell you your bank is FDIC insured up to a certain amount of money, your deposits, that's no longer in effect anymore. They do not require any banks to secure any deposit of any amount anymore. So why do you that happened on March 26th of this year, and it's on the Federal Reserve website.
Wow.
So none of your money is insured FDIC. So you know what I'm saying? Something is happening, guys. Educate yourself. Pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention and get ready. Don't just be sitting on the sidelines and then be looking stupid in the face. You understand? Your kids need you to be the leader and figure out how they're going to survive and eat. You know what I mean? And how they're going to live. Your children need you to be smart and be forward thinking. Forward thinking. Okay? So start putting some of your money into other assets like gold, silver, and cryptocurrency. I can't stress that enough. Even if you don't do it with me, I don't care. Don't do it with me. I don't care. Don't do it with me. Go do it with somebody else. But damn, do it. You understand what I'm saying? Do it. I'm sorry, I went on a rant.
No. I mean, it's true. There actually was an article about 2 weeks ago here in the UK talking about how the Bank of England was investigating crypto, some type of cryptocurrencies, converting the Bank of England to cryptocurrency. And I mean, the reality is we talk these things and some people think that they are conspiracy theories and they're just like, oh, you guys, that's negative. But the reality is, I mean, it's not actually something I want to accept either. Yeah. But the reality is the signs are around us, the things that are happening that are not equating and not making sense. And if you are someone like me, you put things together and you're like, you know what? I've come to the conclusion, I don't know exactly what is happening. Right. But I know it's not what the media is telling me. And things are certainly not going to revert to how they were prior to this crisis. And so that behooves you to try to prepare yourself for, like Sister Y'all said, the inevitable. If what we're talking about is the worst case scenario and it doesn't come to pass, there's nothing wrong with being prepared. But the worst thing is being unprepared when these things happen. Imagine you guys have put your life savings up in the bank. You have 50,000, 60,000, 100,000, and the bank crashes and it's not FDIC. What are you going to do then? Yeah. These are the kind of things that you need to think about. Everyone who's watching us that are adults, you have children, you have a spouse, you need to think about the big picture. We are not promoted to do that in our societies. We're promoted to live for the here and now. And if people talk challenging topics to you, they're negative, and you don't want to have these conversations. But the reality is you should be preparing yourself for the worst and hoping for the best. If it's not like that, then that's fine. There's nothing wrong with being prepared, but I'm telling you, not being prepared and the crisis comes is the worst situation you can be in. So right. You should at least be investigating that. If you don't want to take our word for it, then just like Sister Y'all said, do your own research. Go investigate some of these things that are questionable. I know one thing that was kind of a turning point for me with this whole coronavirus was when I came across a hashtag, which was hashtag empty hospitals. And this was a couple months ago. And essentially there were people that were going around behind the media. The media would show these hospitals like slammed with patients and, just overwhelming. At the same time, they were telling us, don't go to the hospital if you have symptoms and all this stuff. So there were people that were actually going around to these hospitals. They would show the clip. Okay, this was last night evening news. They would go to the hospital and the hospital was completely empty. Right. Nobody in the car parks, nobody in there. Obviously, it's a pandemic. Okay. There's according to our news, there are thousands of people that are being affected and thousands of people and all this stuff. and they're testing, and then you go to the testing units. There were some testing units that the chairs hadn't even been set up and
Yeah.
everything was still packaged up. So at that time, I thought to myself, okay, you know what? I want to be in denial too, just like you guys. Because to be honest, when this thing hit, I wasn't ready. I was not ready for what I have become ready for at this time. But I had to acknowledge, okay, something is strange. Also, I live here in the UK. I live in a small town outside of London, about an hour and a half. I remember probably about a week into the lockdown here, obviously commercial flights were shut down, the borders were shut down and all this stuff. I started hearing helicopters at 3 o'clock in the morning. We don't have any military base around here. We don't have any airport around here. And again, the borders are shut. What are they doing?
Right.
5G towers going up. I've put a couple videos on my channel showing my local neighborhood, digging that's happened overnight, new poles showing up in my area. All this stuff is not explainable, guys.
Right.
And so therefore, I had to come to the conclusion, okay, something is happening. And I want to be on the more prepared side than not being prepared. If I need to run, if I need to get on foot or something, I decided to train. I started going to the park every day, started running, started trying to get myself in better physical form. These are the kind of things you can do. Think of if some of you guys might be military or veterans, the first thing you do when you go to the service is go to basic training. They try to get you ready for combat. They train you, they give you skills. And this, we need to think about that. We are in a crisis. We are in an unprecedented time in history, and we don't know what's on the other side. So it's better to be prepared, guys. And we can only, our information is only as good as if you implement it in your lives or take the initiative. Both of us, we are in a good situation in terms of being prepared because we haven't really wasted this time. We've taken this time to position ourselves adequately as best as possible and get ready for the move. And I'm grateful to you, Sister Ya, for even talking about a more an innovative path to navigate on the continent, because that even gives me more hope, because I've really just been struggling with what am I going to do.
I remember when we first started talking about this, and you said, "I'm just gonna walk. I can walk from Morocco."
I sure did. I googled how to get to Ghana on foot. Okay, it takes me about 2 months. It would take me 2 months, and I was like, "Look, I'm about to go." I told Sister Ya, I was like, "Look, I'm out of here." I was having my little breakdown.
I was like, but when I thought about it, I'm like, okay, well, people have done it. It's doable.
Right.
People.
I told Sister Ya about this brother who walked the whole continent for 2 years. I actually Googled this Black man who walked all the way from South Africa all the way up to Egypt, and it took him 2 years to do it. So I said, shoot, if he can walk the continent, I can get to Ghana if I need to. Like, I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? So I told her then, I was like, okay, I'm about to start training, fit, so I have definitely delivered on that, because I realized that whatever they're planning on doing, the reality is they will unleash it in the West first, and we should also, like Sister Ya talked about China, we should also pay attention to what the Chinese are doing, because that is basically a microcosm of what's going to happen. Yeah. In China, they were locking down, they were doing all this stuff before it came to the West. And so therefore, they've already been talking about their second wave. They've already started locking down again and doing all this type of stuff. She talked about the currency, talked about the apps, the tracking and all this stuff. It's coming our way, guys. It's coming our way.
It is.
It's coming our way. So you should see these things and prepare. I know.
And I tell people all the time, Africa is the last. That's where we can make our damn stand. Right there on the continent, at home. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? We can. I say this all the time. At least for the people who say, "We want to stay here and fight. Stay here and fight." I'm like, you don't even control your own water in your neighborhood.
Right.
So
you got to go to the supermarket to get food.
Right. Yeah, at least, we can fortify ourselves and make a stand on Mama Africa, but we're sitting ducks over here. Honestly, we are sitting ducks, and I refuse to be a sitting duck. So, I know you got to get ready for your show. It's been an outlet, but this been a bomb ass show though.
Yeah, big shout outs to Sister Ya. Thank you for inviting me. Big shout outs to all of you that are watching. I know there are some African Superstar family members. Again, I do welcome you guys to come over to my platform. I'm here on YouTube under the African Superstar with a K. Okay, shout outs to Sister Ya. She had it right. So I actually am going to be going live in about 30 minutes on my channel. I've been doing call-in shows for my audience. They're so delighted about call-in shows. I don't do them as much as some of you guys.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
but
start doing some of that too.
I got challenged by O'Shea. O'Shea called me out and was like, "You need to start doing call-in shows because your audience wants to talk to you." So I said, "All right."
Okay.
So I do those in the evenings around 9 p.m. GMT. So feel free to come over and see me. I also have a lot of videos of various African nations that I have traveled. I've visited 6 nations currently: Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa, Tanzania, Egypt, and Kenya.
Nice.
Yeah.
I
So
want to be like you when I grow up.
girl, I was making moves on the continent before Corona. Corona came and was like, like, honey, you gonna slow down. You gonna slow down.
Right. Well,
We gonna see.
Before you came on, I told everybody I'm turning 50 in September.
Oh wow!
Yes.
Oh,
So I'm trying to get to Ghana to have my big 50th birthday. So hopefully you're there. We can party, girl.
I have to call you tomorrow so we can talk about this because I need to get some details. I actually was on the line earlier with a friend of mine in Ghana. I'm just trying to pull these strings. I'm like, look, what can you do? Because I found a really cheap ticket.
Right.
I found a cheap ticket from London to Accra, but it's through Air Portugal, so it goes from London to Lisbon, and then from Lisbon to Ghana.
Yeah, they got some cheap tickets.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's 165 pounds one way. And that's with travel protection. Like if I just want to get the non-refundable fare, it's 135 pounds. I mean, it's crazy. So I was like, but I know as soon as they announce that those borders in Ghana is going to open, them tickets is going to be like, yeah. So I was telling my friend, I was like, look, I'm trying to make some moves in September, hopefully, maybe. So we'll see what happens. But
all right, let's talk, girl.
Yeah, because
I got to bring 50 in Ghana.
When exactly is your birthday?
September 24th.
September 24th. Okay. Yeah. I mean,
Libra in the house.
That's good. My mom's a Libra. Shout out, Mom. I don't probably think she's on this channel, but hi, Mom. My mom's birthday is on October 15th. So
my
big shout out.
October 5th. She's a Libra too.
Yeah, Libras are good people. I dated one in the past, and my mom. You just definitely very very balanced people, really good quality people.
Yeah.
So I've never had any encounters with Libras.
All right, my dear. Thank you. I love you. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Gracing us with your beautiful presence and your beautiful spirit.
Thank you so much. Big shout out to you. Thank you to your viewers. And it's always a pleasure. And I will see you soon.
All right. Okay. Go
Take
get ready
care.
for your show. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. Oh, wow, guys. So that was great. I really hope that you all found some information helpful today. I'm going to go through a few of you asked some questions I want to address before we close out. So Joshua asked me about indentures. I did a show earlier today. I talked to Nana Obakesi. He's expecting the king to be back in Cape Coast on this weekend, he said, and hopefully we get some more, the rest of the certificates that people have been waiting on. I explained that the king, Okateshi, is still a working full-time professor in Kumasi. Kumasi is about 6 hours away from Cape Coast. So he's there most of the time in Kumasi, and then he has to come back to where, his traditional area where he's the ruler, and then handle these things. So that's part of the reason why there's no. But anyway, so you will get your stuff. So rest assured. And plus, I'm going to make sure when I get there, hopefully in September, but I hope you have everything before then. But I will be on the ground, working on everyone's behalf physically in Ghana as soon as I can. So, but that's the update I have right now, Joshua, is that he will be back in Cape Coast this weekend, and hopefully we get some more certificates. The indenture, it's 5,000 acres. They're doing the first 100. They have to go, the surveyor has to go out there. They have to put, just like on a deed here, that longitude, latitude, all that type of stuff that has to go into whatever surveyors do. And then they have to put the posts, the pillars, the posts out there. They have to do the paperwork at the Lands Commission. And unlike America, I can tell y'all, living in the Caribbean and living in Africa, people move slow. They're not very I think my African brothers and sisters will agree with me. They don't be rushing about nothing. They just don't. Okay, that's one thing, and you will get very, very frustrated coming from the West, where we are very time conscious, and they are not. So, but I know for a fact, y'all, things are being worked on. I'm in contact with Rabbi Kohen, Nana Obakesi. It's just, please, please, please try to exercise patience. Your land is secure. Your land is secure. Let me say that again. Your land is secure. Okay? All right. Let me see. Let me see what other questions. Because some of the questions I didn't answer on the show. Let me see. Oh wow. The black business builder, you said something about in Africa they can't cash out their crypto into fiat currency. Yes, they can. I have friends in Africa that are into cryptocurrency, and they actually can cash out. But I mean, just for things like, immediate needs, small things. But, yeah, I agree with you. They shouldn't want to just put all, cash out. You want to keep the crypto, just like gold. You buy gold to hold gold. You don't buy gold to go and sell gold to, it's a store of value. You want to hold it and keep it. So yeah, you can take a little bit out if you want to go grocery shopping, if you want to do, certain things, but with crypto and gold and silver, those are things you want to hold. You don't want to. What's the point of buying it? Just turn it back into useless fiat currency. So, let's see. Sucks. I don't know how to pronounce it. So I don't know how to pronounce that. She says she's stuck. My family thinks this will blow over. That's unfortunate. I all I can tell you to do is keep talking to them, keep on. And Donnell is saying the same thing, that he's ready to go. The only one in his family that can see. I know that's a definitely a terrible and hard predicament to be in. I look at it like this, because most of my family members, other than my not in my house, we're good. We're clear on what the situation is. Okay. But I do have relatives that think I'm some wacko conspiracy theorist person, and that's okay, because I look at it like this: I'm going to go ahead and prepare a place for you, because you're going to need somewhere to go. It's just the reality is it's not for everybody can't see it. Some of us have to be the ones, the pioneers, that go and get things situated for those who don't, in our families, that don't get it. So that's the philosophy I look at it. Go prepare a place for them, because they're going to need somewhere to go. Let's see. Yeah, Shay says better to have and not need than to need and not have. Stop procrastinating. Get your passport in the queue. Yeah, that's right. It might take a little bit longer, but it's better to just go ahead and have your application ready. I mean, have it ready, to be processed, than to not. Why sit there and say, oh, they got so many of them, I'm just not going to send mine. That doesn't make so. Then you're definitely not going to get one. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you're absolutely right about that, Shay. Yeah, Joshua, you're right. That app that they use in China is called WeChat. That's what it's called, WeChat. And they track everything. That's a crazy system over there in China, but that's what's coming over here for us too. So unfortunately, let me see. Anybody have any other questions? Yeah, strong said it's true what I said about Western Union MoneyGram. I'm telling you, I've come across many brothers and sisters in the last couple of years who they've just told them they weren't allowed to send their money. They couldn't do it. Come pick their money back up, which is so crazy to me. I mean, what's that about? You know what I'm saying? So Yeshua says, how do our people use crypto on the continent? Are they able to change it? Yeah, yes, they are. I know in Ghana they have, well, you can use it all over. It's something called Paxful, Paxful, Paxful.com. With Paxful, you can, in Jamaica, because they have a problem, with theirs too. And in Ghana, I have a friend that's over there. He's heavily into crypto. He's an investor in all types of crypto, and he uses Paxful to get some of his money out and change it to Ghana CDs if he needs to use something for anything. Okay. Joshua said we can always be farmers. That's true. Everybody got to eat. I mean, technically, I'm a farmer. I got agricultural projects. I got poultry farm, pineapple farm. Sister Ya's a farmer. So it's true. Shay said, how can we connect with you to walk through and get steps to set up crypto and combine? Contact me, Shay, at 202-455-65 6405. 202-455-6405. And I'll tell you about what I got going on with Bitcoin. I've been able to earn working with a group crowdfunding. With crowdfunding, it's called MLS Bitcoin Club. It's a whole bunch of people. We meet every night at 9:00. I'll give you that information. I've been able to accumulate starting with just 250 Bitcoin. I'm over $2,000 in Bitcoin right now in 2 weeks, just from crowdfunding with other people. We crowdfund each other. So if you want to know about that, Shay, contact me and I'll tell you all about it. And then let's see. Who else? Joshua says that he's concerned that African countries may not accept us during an economic crisis. I'm not concerned about that. I don't foresee that. What makes you think that? I mean, like, why do you think that would happen? I don't see that happening. Is anybody worried about that? Like after telling us, no, we can't come. Is that a concern for a lot of you? That's not a concern of mine. I don't foresee it happening. Let's see. Well, that may be it. Is this what the Bible calls? No, I'm not a big believer in the Bible, but this stuff does sound kind of eerily similar to like the mark of the beast, doesn't it? Like you're not going to be able to get anything or go anywhere unless you get this vaccine, and the vaccine could be, the mark of the beast could be the the vaccine. So the metaphor for the vaccine. I don't know, because that Bill Gates weirdo was talking about some certificates to travel, and all this type of stuff. And I'm not getting, sister, I ain't getting no vaccine. I'm telling you that right now. That's not gonna happen. Okay, I'm not. For all I know, that could be the beginning of the zombie apocalypse. They shoot everybody up with this vaccine, and people start turning into zombies or some shit because they rushed. And nah, I'm not taking that. Let's see. Her YouTube channel is Afrikan Superstar. With a K, African with a K, Afrikan Superstar. Okay. Is that it? I think that's it, everybody. Yeah, Denisha. Denisha said, Libras are the bomb. That's right. Man, how many y'all gonna be in Ghana in September so we can kick it for my 50th birthday? Let me see. Show of hands. Who's gonna be in Ghana so we can kick it for Sister Ya's 50th birthday? Who? I want to know. Let's see. Okay, I think that's it. Troy said he got his land certificate from Asebu and he started to turn a flip. That's why everybody's gonna get theirs. Everybody's gonna get theirs. Let's see. Strong says moving slower because of COVID. So just imagine how slow they're moving now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They don't move fast anyway. So, so yeah, COVID, and then they had to shut down because of COVID, and they're still under social distancing, and they're not at full capacities in the government offices. I mean, it's just a whole big mess. But everybody's gonna get their stuff. Let's see. Oh yeah. It's Tabitha. It is. I really, my dreams were that people were just gonna just gravitate towards this thing and we were going to be able to start getting people out so fast, but it's slow motion. I mean, it may be COVID-19, maybe people don't have the extra resources, but we are only asking for $1, so I don't know. No, I've never been to Liberia. Raw reality, I haven't. But do you know that it's in their constitution that all black people have guaranteed citizenship in Liberia? That may be a place that we all need to start looking at rather than trying to force other people to give us citizenship in other places when it's guaranteed to you in Liberia. Let's see. Oh, Strong says China has social credit. Yeah, so if you get what happens if you get a low social credit? Does that mean you can't buy things? What does that mean? What does that mean? A low social credit. C the King says, thanks to Sister Y'all for putting me on the Ethereum train. Yeah, bro, y'all better get some Ethereum. Bitcoin and Ethereum. Those are my two. I got Bitcoin, I got Ethereum. I'm buying gold from Karatbars, because you can get it in small, grams and stuff like that. You don't have to come with a whole lot of money. I got silver. I get silver coins. I get an ounce every month of silver. So I'm trying to do what I can to be prepared. Fearson, tell me, what does it mean in China when you have a low social credit score? What happens? Do they stop you from? How does that affect your day-to-day life? Prince Aruba said he already got his plane ticket ready. I don't blame you, bro. I don't blame you. I've already been told I've been welcomed in Senegal and Sierra Leone, so I just have to decide which of those places I'll go to, and then I'll stop there, and then I'll move myself on to Ghana. That's my plan. If Ghana doesn't allow us to fly directly in from the United States. Let's see. What about shipping African freight to the West? I just started my company to help keep jobs over there. Shipping African freight. You mean importing goods from Africa here? I don't think that. It's good. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that because I don't even know what goods you're talking about. But I mean, I know some goods are still moving internationally. I haven't heard about, some countries have stopped certain of their things from going out because they want to keep it for their own people. But beyond that, I mean, I don't know any problem with shipping or exporting out of Africa. I haven't heard any problem with that. Success Nation, my number is 202-455-6405. Troy said he's coming in December. Okay, I'll see you when you get there, bro. That's all right. Nana Maroon said that she's going to be in Gambia. Oh, man, so many of y'all getting ready to get up out of here. Oh. Lynn Turner, the land in the Cebu. Now, if you want that land in the Cebu, then you can email me at admin@sankofa.com. admin@sankofa.com, and I'll shoot you out the application. If you want land anywhere else, not necessarily in our Cebu, then I can hook you up with my husband and his team, and they will go out and source land for you. They'll do the negotiations. They'll do the research on the land and make sure it is clear in title so that you don't have beef problems. Oh, let me plug my husband. I be just talking. I have to be forgetting, and that ain't right. Y'all know my husband got a construction company in Ghana. So his family do construction. If y'all got property, y'all want y'all houses built and stuff like that, get with my guy. Let my husband build them houses for y'all. They building our house right now in Waja. When I get over there, I'm gonna take pictures for y'all so y'all can see. I'll keep y'all with the progress, how it's moving stage by stage. I'm super excited, ready to have my forever home in Ghana. I'll invite some of y'all over. I don't know if my house is gonna be finished by my birthday, but it don't matter. Whenever it's finished, I'll do a housewarming. Hopefully y'all come over and COVID will be gone by then. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Yeshua said his birthday is September 21st. Okay, all right. You a Libra? Is that Libra too? I think that, or is that Virgo? No. That's Libra. Is that Libra? Nope, that's Virgo, right? I think that's Virgo. Antonio said he's gonna be there. All right, Antonio, make sure you stay in touch. I'm gonna try to do something, COVID-19 or not. I got to celebrate my 50th birthday. I can't let 50 come in and I'm stuck in the house over no damn COVID-19. I'm just not gonna be able to do that. Yeah, raw reality. Look up, Google, pull up their constitution and look up the section on citizenship, and it's there. Yep. You are guaranteed by birthright. You can get your citizenship in Liberia. Yep. Success Nation. Look it up. Yeah, Nanny. Look it up. Look it up, guys. So, Cedar King referencing the WeChat and the social credit in China said that everything is digital, meaning if you have a low score or don't comply, they prevent you from eating, job shopping, traveling, etc. That's crazy. Yusuf El Bay said China already has implemented their social credit score system. They stopped millions of people from traveling, even to work. That's crazy. Well, now y'all know what's coming for us, so I think that's it, guys. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, Tiffany, it's a terrible situation. It's terrible. It really is. Now the U.S. Passport Office got something. They said that if it's an emergency, you can get it done expedite. It costs extra though, and I think what you have to do, you got to do something like. Now I ain't telling nobody to make up nothing, but okay, I'm gonna give y'all some examples of emergencies. So if you got your fiance in or husband, whoever in that country over there, and somebody has died, like a relative, in-law, something like that, and you need to make it over for the funeral, and then they send you over a obituary with the date and all that stuff on it, and you get your ticket, and then that is an emergency. That's all I'm gonna say about that. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. Okay. Tabitha, how do you spell the name of the area you're building your house? Weija, Weija. It's near Kasawa. It's in the Accra Greater Region. It's not in. Okay, so Ghana is divided. It used to be 10 regions, but the current president like made is it 12 or 14 regions? I can't remember now. He created some more districts. So now there's more than 10 regions. It used to be forever, it was 10 regions. The capital of Accra is in Accra region. So there's the region Accra, and then there's the capital, the city is in the Accra region. Okay. So a lot of people get confused about that. It's like New York City is in New York State. Get it? It's like that, same thing. So Accra, the city, the capital, is in Accra, the region. So my house is in an area called Weija that is in Accra region. Very close to Central region, though. Okay. Oh, okay. See the King, your daughter's birthday is the same day as mine. Okay. That's my soul sister then. Yeah, Troy, your mom's birthday October 4th, my mom's October 5th. Yes, Prince Aruba, Google it. Look up citizenship. Look up Liberia's constitution and go to the section on citizenship. I want all y'all to do that. And you're going to thank me later. Go look it up. Maxine, the number is 202. Now this is Sankofa's number, 202-455-6405. Maxine, but if you need to WhatsApp me because you're in UK, then email me and I'll give you my personal number for you to WhatsApp me on. So email me at admin@sankofarepat.com if you need my WhatsApp number. Shay, my husband's web husband. Let me put that. Shay wants to know my husband's construction company. You can look him up here. We're registered as a construction company in Ghana and everything, so we're legit. We're not some fly-by-night construction company, guys. So come check us out. Okay. All right, my people. I think I've hit everybody up. Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all for following through. I'm going to try not to stay away so long again. I really, honest to God, just have I'm trying to really make preparations. That's all, guys. And plus, I don't know if I mention. Yeah, I've taken on a little part-time job just to help my husband with this house, trying to get this house done. I'm super excited. Wait till y'all see my house. My husband let me design it. I got with the architect and I designed my own house. Do y'all know how that feels? Can y'all imagine how that feels? I get so excited whenever those guys send me pictures of them out there on the land doing stuff. I'm so y'all, sister, y'all so excited. I'm so excited about this. Have my own house in Africa. So My husband told me to wait till he get to a certain level before I start posting pictures because he wants y'all to see like some progress. So because he know I would have put the pictures out there like look what's going on. Look at them making the bricks. Look at them doing this. Look at them digging. You know, he was like, no. Let it get up a little bit first. And so, I'm honoring his wishes. And but y'all gonna see some pictures. I'm gonna be flooding y'all out with them damn pictures in a minute. Watch. Y'all gonna be like, we sick and tired looking at sister y'all house. So, yes. That's it. That's the number. Okay. How much did it? We ain't finished yet. It's under construction. Now, let me just say, by our house is not gonna cost the same as your house because our family is building. Now, my husband's family they're a family of contractors, so we are just having to buy the materials. Really, we already own the land. We're just having to buy the material and bring in a few laborers to help do some stuff. But so what it cost to me, don't worry about what it cost me because it ain't gonna cost you that. You understand what I'm saying? It's two different things. Our house getting built for the low. Well, just because it's my family doing it and because they build houses. You understand what I'm saying? So don't sweat what my house costs because I don't want you to be like, well, why your house only costs it because you ain't me. Understand what I'm saying? No, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about my house. All right, let's see. All right, that's it. I got it all. Oh, Roberta, the app. Let me put the email address. Admin. All right, that's the email address. Okay, if you need my husband to source land, if you don't want a Cebu land, you want some land somewhere else, you want my husband to just visit that website I gave y'all, which is uncleMcGroupLLC.com. Let me put that again. Okay. LLC.com. Uncle, make sure I spell it right. All right, uncleMcGroupLLC.com. uncleMcGroupLLC.com. All right, so there. Shay says, do Sankofa repat members, contributors get discount on their services with your husband company? You can talk to him about it. Talk to him. Don't listen, man. Look. Black people always want a discount, no? Black people always want a discount. Now, just gonna talk to my husband, man. Call him, then he'll talk to you. I can't make no decision for his thing. That's his thing. This my thing, and I got some other things. That's his thing. Okay, talk to him. Talk to him. See what he can do for you. Okay, he's a good dude. And trustworthy. Okay. All right, Troy. Thank you. All right, fam. I'm gonna go shut it down. Man, it was good to be back. Good to see y'all. Love y'all guys. Thanks for following through. And I'm gonna try to schedule something soon again. I'll see if I can get with y'all want me to bring back Dr. Malena to talk about the citizenship in Ghana. I'll bring him back since y'all got some questions about that and see what he can do for you, what needs to be done. I will bring him back. Antonio says, can I do a border opening update video as soon as I hear anything? I sure can. I absolutely will. Okay, I will. Any information that I get, I will definitely share with you all. All right, Karen, I hear you. I ain't gonna stay away too long. All right, Ricky and Evelyn Shepherd, hit me up, okay, on the land issue. All right, family. Y'all take it easy. Love you guys. Bye. Black Power. Peace. Enjoy y'all evening.